volume-wise, excellent. So thank you all for coming tonight, especially the families that brought your students here. It was very exciting to be here about a month ago. And like Leopoldo said, I was sitting here in this coffee shop and all of a sudden it transformed into a poetry night. And I said, wow, we're about to do poetry in 3rd grade. This would be an amazing opportunity for our class to come and be able to read. And so, sure enough, I asked all of the parents and every single one of you said yes. So how could I say no to this opportunity? So thank you. Friends, could we please all give our parents a hand right now for bringing us here? So we are a class, a small class. There's 12 readers tonight. We'll actually have we'll have 12 readers tonight. Almost everyone came. I'm sorry. There was one student that could not make it. But we're going to have 12 readers tonight, and we are a class from the east side at a small school over yonder. So they've traveled quite far to come here for all of you who are not a part of our community, and we are very excited. So up first, before I invite the students to come up and read, we have been working on poetry. This is one of the few times that they have been exposed to poetry as far as writing it. They do a little bit of it each year, but this year we decided we were going to take a look at a bunch of poets, different types of poems, and be able to use it to inspire us in our poetry. Figurative language might be present, it might not. Humor is certainly present. Rhyming is present and is not. There are narratives that are present, so you're going to get to experience a lot of different types of poems, haikus, short, long, whatever those might look like.
So my first poem is called Broccoli. Broccoli so green, always mean, so crunchy, so much nutrition, but don't get me wrong, broccoli is mean. My next poem is called The Swing. The swing is always swinging. It never stops, and when you get on it, you get tossed off. If you try, you will fail, unless you don't try. Rules. I cannot jump a fence. I cannot climb a tree. I cannot be me. But if I try, I will fail. But that's just me. Thank you.
Okay.
I'm going to be reading, my first poem is going to be called Bars. I got inspired because she talked to me about gymnastics. And here we go. I jump to the bar as hopeful as can be. I grip to the bar as my hands say I'll wait. As I go under the bar, lift my feet and I make it. But then I see my coaches weren't watching me do it. So I look over where they were. And I say, I made it. Watch me do it because I want you to see it. My next poem is going to be called Upside Down. And yeah. Oh, 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 as I go upside down with the wind in my hair. And the feeling is so great. Now that I have told you my poem, I wish you could feel the feeling that's great. And thank you.
All right, our third reader for today, come on up.
My first poem is called The Flight Simulator. I added
this wasn't completely true. I added some to this poem just to make it sound more interesting. And here it is. So one day, me and my dad and mom went to see if I won the contest, and I lost. So I went to my first flight simulator. Wow, I think I'm gonna go pretty well. I picked the Skyhawk 300. I thought this was fast, it's pretty slow. And then I went and I forgot to buckle. Oops. So the plane went upside down, but right before it, I yelled, ah, and buckled my seatbelt. And then I had so much fun flying around. And then I was a pilot. Then I found out how to launch missiles. Yay! I blew up 4 planes. Then I was out of missiles, so I had fun. This is one of my 2 high schools in here. This was my first one, so it's pretty basic, but it's called Shapes. Yay, geometry, squares, circles, triangles. Geometry time. And then this one is called Once There Was a Boy Named Tony. Once there was a boy named Tony who got a call and answered the phone. He said hello to his friend named Joe. Then he made a sandwich of bologna. This one I just thought of, I thought of a song. It was very silly, but it's another haiku, but it works, so yep. Your mom eats toads and everybody knows it. Dude, toothpaste, real quickly. Then this one is called The Shoe Troubles. Once there was a man who ate a shoe. Then everyone yelled boo. He went to a lizard to clean his gizzard and returned a man new. And this one is my favorite. This is another silly one, but it doesn't really rhyme, but it's silly and it's a poem, so. My mom made a baseball player and grew 100 feet. Then she wanted food. And we thought, how could she eat? Then she came back home, took a baseball bat. Our family yelled no. But then she smashed all of it. She broke through the kitchen, jumped out the window, and ate our playset. Then we yelled, oh no, it's the end. Dun, dun, dun. But she barfed and lit the house on fire. We all ate the windows. Oops, we're turning into her.
All right, poet number 4. You come up.
I need to get my phone.
Lift the mic up a little bit. Yeah, there you go. That's great.
I need to get my poems. My first one is about trees. I was bored, so I just did about trees because I was sitting outside and made this. Trees are green, they can be clean, but sometimes they are not. And when they die, they fall on the side and never wake up again.
Okay.
I have one about bananas, but it's like 4 words. Bananas are yellow, they're not made out of jello. And then I have one haiku, if I can find it. Okay, yeah, here. And this one's called Snowflakes. Snowflakes are our friends, they descend when winter comes. making white blankets.
Poet number 5, come on up.
This poem is called The Animals Party. Have you heard there's an animal party? It's happening at 7 o'clock at the dot. And have you heard there will also be 1,000 birds, and ponies and parrots and beetles and bugs, and an elephant and an eagle and a mouse and a weasel, and a turtle that tackles and a pig who pouts, and also I'm going. But who knows, I may not be allowed since the animals don't think I am an animal. And then this next poem is going to be called Starry Fright. I saw a little star at night, and it gave me such a fright. When it was gone, I went to bed. The next night, it came back, except this time there was a whole army of them. They were biting me and hitting me, and it was horrible as can be. Then once they left, I wished that they would never come back again. And then they never did. But don't you think it's a bit odd that they never did come back for me? Thank you for listening.
Number 6.
Potato is the first poem. Potato is my favorite food. I love it so much. In fact, I eat it every day. The other poem is I guess so. I guess so I can't fly. I guess so I can't bite. I guess so I can't buy, but I still can't fly. The other one is I don't want to. I don't want to fly. I don't want a bear. I don't want to play a game. I don't want to share. The other one is butterfly. Oh, butterfly, when will you come out? In winter or winter? Or in summer or spring? Oh, I wish you came out. I guess I just need to wait 3 more days. The other one is bless you. Do I really bless you? What blessing should I give you? And this one is actually, I really like the saying. I'm glad I meet. I'm glad I meet. If I wasn't meat, who will I be? Thank you for listening.
Number 7.
So this is my poem called Seals versus Dogs. R, arf, arf. I'm stuck, you see, in the middle of a war. Each side needs one more player, but I don't want to get involved with blood or maybe gore. So I step up to all those dogs and seals. I try to choose, but instead, I just step up to say a simple meow. I'm a cat. This poem is called Stuck. I'm walking around, and right beside me, I see a buzzing bee. Right beside me, a fuzzy buzzing bee. I look at its eyes, and then I hear cries. It stung me so bad. I felt very sad, but deep down I knew that the bee felt sad too. This poem is called Cruel. Sharks? Sharks are cool, unless you find one in your pool. That's cruel, not cool. But I think they're cool, and I don't have a pool. This poem is called Hatred. I don't want a sister, I don't want a mister. I don't want to smile, and I don't want to see you for a while. I hate you so much, I don't want to eat lunch. I hate you so, and you're not even my real bro. Thank you, and good night. My first one is my love. My love spreads across the world and back into my heart. And one day it's just fine in my heart tonight, alright. But up in the mountains and down the seas, I am loved. can't you see? But most of all, I know that I love me, and that's all I want to see. My second one is everything is easy. Yesterday I had a spelling test and I got an A+. Yesterday I had a math test and I got an A+. I said to my teacher, this is easy. She just said, okay, just wait. But then I had to do that essay. And when I saw all the words were wrong, I screamed, all the words are wrong. Then I got that spelling test wrong. Me. I know that she is my friend. Then, when I see her, I say, I look at her, I love you. She spins around so I can see that everyone is just like me. But wait, I am me and you are you. My poem is called I Like. I like chips and I like chicks. I like tips and I like naps. I like taps and I like maps. I like saps and I like pats. I like sats, I like bats, and I like poems. My next poem is called The Last Bird. One time I went to my grandma's house and I asked her, where's the bird? My grandma said it flew away. Then I was really sad. Then I ate food and my grandma's friend brought back the bird, and he said it was on his car. After that, we were so happy when the bird was back. But then we figured out that the bird was blind in one eye. So when we put the bird back in its cage, it couldn't fly very well. I became sad again because the bird could not fly very well. My next poem is called Animals. Animals are fluffy and tuffy. They're so cute and they too. They climb and they keep track of time. They like to eat and laugh and eat taffy.
My favorite food is candy. My favorite food is candy. It tastes so sweet. I wish I could eat it even with my feet. It always makes me smile. I really want a pile. I like all kinds of candy except one. That one kind is the opposite of divine, and it is black licorice. I'd rather eat spoiled fish. The second one is called brothers. Brothers are smelly, brothers are poopy, brothers are loud, they make my eyes droopy. Brothers fight with all their might, they don't care about what's right. My favorite fight involves a bite, and I have left a very big mark. And me, I would know, because I'm that brother. My last one is called bamboo. If bamboo falls, I will bawl. I will bawl because it was much too tall. My bros will brawl and then they'll bawl because they saw the bamboo hit me. My mom and dad will check on me.
My first poem is called Blank. I'm fresh out of ideas. I have nothing to write. This is so frustrating. I'm done. Good night. And this one is called Buttons. Buttons, buttons, buttons. They don't like good cooked mutton. So them on, just try. They'll fall off at the slightest pry. They always get in my hair, caught in a horrid knot. I absolutely, positively don't like buttons. No, I do not. Now I'm gonna read one with my friend. This poem is called Cats. Have you ever heard of the cat who chased the giant rat?
He squished him flat
And hit him with a bat.
and put him on a tiny mat.
I thought he was a giant rat.
Well, you were wrong about that. He was a tiny rat, I think.
I thought he chased him through a skating rink.
Well, I think you are wrong.
I think you are wrong. Because that's what you always say.
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Thanks.
I'll be reading part of my memoir. I'm bigger and stronger, but the feeling creeps back at me, the fear of a child. There's no control or calmness. I stare at 8 eyes glittering in the fading light, and I scream like a newborn, new to a world of fears and phobias. It scurries across the seemingly glass web toward that unlucky ant or fly stuck in its death trap. I run off toward the swings, glowing in the last light of the day, waving back and forth in the silent winds. That was then, but not much has changed. I'm still not in control of any of my fears. They still haunt my thoughts and dreams. In all of our lives, we don't have any control over things. We don't have control over things. We are all scared of such things as another's negative thoughts toward you, or it hides in the darkness of your open closet or under your bed. We feel useless. When we are young, the fears drive us. It feeds off of us. But as we grow older, it fades until we have the illusion that it's gone for good. They will be there until the last breath you take, no matter what you do. We are all children hiding from the scary things in our world of fears and phobias.